Just a girl and her iced coffee, up against one element of pseudo-capitalism at a time. Today we're going to be journaling like you're your own best friend. I do have really good friends. Nobody who lives within a 200-mile radius of me, 300, 400, 500-mile radius. I spend a lot of time sad and alone. It's really not as bad as it sounds. I do spend a lot of time alone, wishing I was closer to friends. So prompts like these where you can kind of act like you're hanging out as your own best friend, I find really helpful. And also, one of my favorite elements of journaling is getting to know yourself. I have like a bajillion other videos about journaling to get to know yourself on this channel if you want to check them out. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we're journaling together. I'm sorry that you can hear the city noises in the background, but we're gonna keep going. Your first question is, what is one thing you need to be called out on? That's one of the best parts about having a best friend is they call you out on your shit. So go ahead and call yourself out on something. It can be big, it can be small. Just do it. Yourself as if you were your own best friend. What is one thing that you never get complimented on, but you should be? Because best friends tend to notice things like that. Next, you're gonna ask yourself, what is something that makes you belly laugh without fail? Like, is it a specific joke or video that you've seen or heard a bajillion times, but still every time you hear it, you are just like destroyed with laughter? Maybe it's a song, maybe it's a whole movie, maybe it's a person. But what is one thing or idea or concept that always makes you laugh? Like that deep, painful belly laugh. Yourself, what is an unpopular opinion you have? Because sometimes these are how best friends are formed, is like you both are thinking something that everyone else is like, why the heck would you think that? And you're like, I'm sorry, I just can't be stopped. So what unpopular opinion would I judge you for? make note of what is the sign of that you're starting to be annoyed. So like if your best friend sees you across the room and they're like, oh, she's getting pissed off, what would that sign to them be? Maybe you get an eye twitch, maybe it's just how you stand, maybe it's just how you breathe, but what is like the one way we can all know when you're getting this close? Last but not least, what is the best thing to do for you when you were starting to feel down? So if you were really down in the dumps and your best friend came over, what would they know to do to help lift your mood or to help just give you a supportive space? Maybe it's just laying in bed listening to the 1975. Maybe it's going to a movie. Whatever it is, what is it? Okay, those were some quick journaling prompts, like you're your own best friend, because you are, even if you have, outside of your own body, the bestest friend in the world. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!